Going on, guys, really quickly, I'm just going to do a quick analysis of the Shping chart, or shipping ticker SHPING, right? I don't know. You guys tell me how to pronounce this thing. Shping? Is it Shping? Shipping? I don't really know. Excuse me. But it is breaking back out to the upside. Okay, so you guys know on the Coinbase listing, it pumped and then it dumped, right? We were up above 5 cents, and then we did have a nice little retrace back down to below 2 cents, I believe. Right there at about 2 cents. So we rested right there on some 2 cent support. So what I've got put in here is a pattern here on the hourly time frame. It looks like to me that this pattern has actually already been fulfilled, right? You can see these candle closes right here. We wicked up a little bit above the target, but basically that target has already been fulfilled. That target has already been reached, and now you're seeing a little pullback after reaching that target. So what am I going to look at next to determine what could happen next for this thing if it goes higher? What's our next resistance levels? That's what we're going to take a look at next. Go ahead and smash the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, join this community. We love cryptocurrency here. Okay, so the first thing we do, we always go back and we look at our previous support and resistance levels, as they usually typically play out in the future price action. You can see right now, currently, where we're at now. If we put a line in here, you can see that we actually are at a resistance level. Where we're at currently in the current price action is actually previous resistance and previous support that was broken here. Retested for resistance, got rejected. Now we're retesting that same exact resistance. So if shipping can get above this line of resistance at about 4.5 cents, then I do expect us to go a little bit higher. So where exactly will we go? Well, we can take a look at our previous resistance levels here. And of course, as the current price action continues to play out here, we might end up forming somewhat of a pattern, which we could analyze later and formulate a possible price prediction using a measured move. But for now, since we have limited price history and we have limited current price action, as we're just seeing a nice upside move right now, what I would do is go back and drop it on the 15-minute time frame and take a look at this previous support and resistance levels from back here in the price action. So you can see back here in the price action, guys, there is some support and resistance here. We'll go ahead and put a line in here for that support and resistance. That's going to be at about 8 cents. So in and around 8 cents, we'll go ahead and put a line up here also at that resistance level, at those candle closes and that wick, that's at 9 cents. So up here, anywhere between 8 and 9 cents is definitely going to be potential resistance to test, okay? So on our move to the upside, look at 8 to 9 cents for the next pullback potentially. Let's go ahead and put in another one that I'm noticing here. We do have some resistance right here, guys. We could be getting close to that now. That's going to put you in right there at about 6 cents, guys, right there at 6 cents. Okay, so first area of resistance is going to be at about 6 cents, and then our next area for resistance for Shping or shipping is going to be up here around the 8 to 9 cent area. And it makes perfect sense based on our previous price action, right? Now, in the short term, I would expect us to possibly pull back down to the EMA here, possibly pull back down to this previous resistance level also. That's going to put you down here not very far, right here below where you're at currently in the price action, about 0.0316, about 0.0316. So right there below where you're at currently, you might see a short-term little pullback and drop back down to test some of that previous resistance for support, get a nice healthy bounce off of some of that previous resistance, come back up, retest your current resistance. If that breaks, next step up is going to be that 6 cent range, possibly a pullback there, and then the next step up is going to be that 8 to 9 cent range. This is all depending on what happens overall with the cryptocurrency markets. As always, not financial or investment advice, guys. Invest at your own risk. This is just my opinion, what I've seen in the charts. But in my opinion, these areas will likely be resistance on the way to the upside if shipping can continue its move to the upside. Like I said, guys, this does depend on the overall state of the markets as a whole, what happens with Bitcoin, the news, all of that good stuff is all factors to keep in mind, right? Now, I did recently see someone comment in the comment section of one of my videos, my previous video on Shping or shipping, saying that they have a new idea for their future. I haven't looked into that, but if you guys want to check that out, go to their website, check that out. Definitely do your own research and look into this stuff. You know, learn what you can about these projects before actually putting your hard-earned money into them. But considering that it is on a nice little rebound here to the upside after being in such a nice period of retracement and consolidation here. I mean, you really did consolidate and retrace quite a bit here for quite some time on the short term here. For a few days at least, we retraced and consolidated. So this was due. I believe this pump was due. We were consolidating into this nice tight little squeeze here in between support and resistance. So that breakout was absolutely called for and ready. Now, keep in mind your resistance levels. Keep in mind your support levels here to the downside also, guys, just to point out the lowest level that I think we would go here for Shping. I would say down here around 0.023 cents. 0.023 cents should hold support in my opinion. If not, you have right down there below 2 cents is your very bottom support level if you just completely start crashing back down, right? But considering there's a decent amount of bullish momentum here getting us to push up to the upside and testing our resistance levels, I do believe that Shping is on the up and up currently. Now, like I said, keep in mind these areas, guys. This resistance right here could easily be tested. If you're watching this video as soon as it's uploaded, we could have a pullback down here to that 3 cent even range right there at about 3 cents even before actually getting a bounce to come up and test this resistance. If that resistance does not get broken, you would put in a nice little double top there. If you come up and test it, that would be bearish. But I would say after testing this once and actually twice in the previous price action, I would say that 4.5 cent resistance would likely get broken if we get enough momentum and enough push up to the upside here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick update on Shping or Shipping, as it is breaking to the upside. It's been recently listed on Coinbase, and it has been doing some numbers, although it is still down previously from the Coinbase listing, so some of you guys may still be in the red. My suggestion, not advice, my opinion, what I would do in that situation, I definitely would wait for a leg up to at least try to break even, or if you plan on holding it long term, hodl it long term. You cannot go wrong hodling long term, guys. I can tell you that from experience, from somebody that's been investing in crypto since 2018. You cannot go wrong with hodling. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash the likes, hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check links in the description for other ways to support the channel and join our community. And I'll see you in the next video.